Hey, it's the Vibe, all new Vibe, powered by KTSU. It's your man Radio Richh checking in. The homie Zero wrote the Vans Ross in the studio with me, man. And off air, we kind of joked about how long you been in the game. I was telling you that in the 5th grade, a couple of my Hispanic homeboys brought me into wrote the Vans Ross world. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to talk to how diverse your fan base is. And was that ever a point in your career to make it so that your music could transcend multiple demographics?
Yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, if you trying to have any type of longevity, you can't just get one group. I mean, you can, but I mean, if you want to, I guess something that Jay used to say, if you want to, diversify your portfolio, I want the rich people, I want the poor people.
Right.
I want the people that don't know what a problem is. I want the people that's weighed down by problems. I want the atheists and the Christian. Like, I want everybody. I want some of all y'all money.
For sure. You alluded to Jay, man. Somebody like me that don't know how you kind of got into the music game. I understand what Rap-A-Lot means to the city, but what was it like for you navigating before you met up with Jay and Rap-A-Lot and really launched your career?
I mean, it was the same all the way through. Because, I mean, you never do what you're going to do until you decide to do that. I had to get myself to a position to where I was like, you know what? This is who I am. Because I didn't believe it at first because I'm just me.
Right.
Like, I mean, you. Everybody in here are themselves. But it's other people that may look at you and place you higher than what you place yourself.
Right.
So I had to get to the place where it was like, you know what? I just might be this person that they think I am. And even if I'm not, let me at least try to look like it. So I had to get ready, so whatever label I was on, be it Rap-A-Lot, I mean, I could have done what I'm doing now on Fisher Boy Records on my first album in 98.
Yeah.
Look what you did to me. But I wasn't mentally ready for it. By the time 99, 2000 came around, Zero versus the World on Straight Profit, wasn't mentally ready for it. I mean, I was still, I guess you wanted to say, if you want to go biblical, I hadn't put away childish things yet.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that I was really being childish. I just wasn't being a man yet. You know what I'm saying? I guess put too much emphasis on the things that were desired versus the things that were needed. So once I got that right, it was, the rest is history. I spread my wings from there, regardless of the label.
Right. Debunk this myth for me, man. A lot of people allude to the fact that in the 2000s there was a lot of drugs and stuff going on here in Houston and made a lot of labels turn away from a lot of our artists. Do you think that is still something that artists coming out of Houston today still have to deal with under that narrative, or do you think it's a more simpler route for them to get on nowadays?
Well, I mean, nowadays it ain't about a label. It's about, how many apps you got on your phone. You do everything from your phone right now. It's not really a label. But as far as the drugging goes, man, a record label never cared if you was going to kill yourself, because if you did, they going to make money off of it. So, I mean, I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about he dope, but he smoked crack. So I ain't gonna sign him. Man, look, I was finna say something that you was gonna have to bleep. Man, they gonna sign the bleep out this man or this woman because
with the hopes.
Because I mean, probably not the hopes that they're going to kill themselves, but they're gonna be talking about some off the wall, outlandish type of music. And that's the type of stuff that goes platinum. You know what I'm saying? At least gold. And in these days and times, it's so much drugging going on. I mean, you kind of like the exception that disproves the rule if you're not doing no drugs right now. So, there's no myth to that.
Well, since we're talking about labels, One Deep Entertainment, is that a record label?
It's my record label.
Your record label. Are you an artist signed to that record label?
Right.
So yeah. Are you in any position at this moment in signing artists?
I got a pen, but it don't write. It don't write.
Yeah.
I don't like. It don't write. Man, look, I'm contrary to popular belief, I will give somebody the shirt off my back, but it's a cold decision you have to make, because if I'm gonna take you for example. if I put you on at One Deep Entertainment, I'm not gonna be on no. Here goes some beats. Be at the studio here. I need to know what your life like.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know if you a flight risk. I need to know if you out here gang banging so hard before I put $150,000 in your pocket or on your project. And if is my next $12,000 gonna be for your service and your headstone? You know what I'm saying? I need to see if you a fool. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure you're right. That's gonna take time, and that's gonna take what I call personability. I'm gonna get personal with you.
Right.
So once I get personal with you, to make sure your mind is in the right place, because I don't need you making a whole bunch of 1999 zero type of songs, because that was the depressed and I'll slide you up under a closed door type of zero. I want to sign a person that's gonna be vivid in their artistry. You know what I'm saying? That's not weighed down by a bill that they can't pay, or a relationship that they can't survive, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna get personal with you. Then drop your record and you sell 3 copies. I gotta test my manhood. Cause at this point you my partner. Am I gonna break myself and go in my pocket?
Right.
And just and not tell you that you were whack and pay you and make you believe? Or am I gonna be a vicious businessman like I am? And that's probably what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you, you went uranium. You ain't see not Nathaniel. And that's gonna mess our friendship up.
Right.
So I don't even want to do that.
So it's just one solo artist.
Man,
Wrote the Van Dross, One Deep Entertainment.
I ain't got no ink in my pen.
Right.
I want to. I've had a couple of people that I was dealing with, and I give them a couple tests to see if they gonna survive it, and people kind of just let you know that it's just rap music, or it's just whatever the genre is, that they're not people up underneath.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but I need the person to go with the artist, because I'm zero, but I'm also Joseph McVay. So
For sure.
I'm gonna need that too.
It's an investment. No
Right,
doubt.
right.
Well, coming through the game, man, it's different from selling records out the trunk these days to now everything is really coming off of the streams. You did 4 million streams in 15 days on Raw Muhammad Ali.
Right.
How difficult was it for you, if at all, to make that switch up from selling records to now having it all out there like basically in the cloud and having to monetize it a different way?
I mean, it's. Well,
is that something you even handle?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, first of all, selling CDs, I mean, the only thing was hard about that was checking for a bootlegger. And that was fun, because I was gonna beat you up, expeditiously without being tipped. But the only thing, I mean, it's easier now because it come from my phone. I get on my phone and just see everything I did. I can get up here, I can promote on my phone, I can take orders like everything is in the palm of your hand right now. So I mean, when I dropped Muhammad Ali, and shortly before I dropped Muhammad Ali, I dropped the Quarantine EP. I did these things with my feet crossed at the crib in my polo robe. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's real easy right now. I'm partial to it like how it is right now.
Right.
Because you can't sign no stream, and every day, hey man, sign my CD. Man, look, I got arthritis. I'm cool, man. I like the stream better. Then it's right now money that you can see, you can promote it. You know what I'm saying? All these Pandora stations, every artist around the world has now. It's easy to get your money on. So I mean, the switch was a surprise, but I liked it like that though, because now I can just record all the time and I ain't got to worry about all the other stuff.
Yeah. You ever thought about doing any type of radio or TV, man? You're very well spoken.
I mean, I thought about it,
Yeah.
but it was just a thought.
I mean, you got a lot of stories to tell, a lot of history in the music game.
I ain't just really want to be Morgan Freeman like that, though. I just wanted to just chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I was listening to Mad Hatter too much, you know what I'm saying? Because, I had a whole lot of slanguages at first, but I started listening to a couple of radio shows, and I was like, man, the professionalism was just profound to me. See, I use words like profound.
Yeah, big words for sure.
Yeah.
Give you a little points, man. But right now we living in a different time. I know you've been around for a minute. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but
this man
with this corona,
man.
because before you said you was gonna rank up,
y'all
waiting on it to come back,
this man look like Tiger Woods in here, man. I'm a chill though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for sure.
This boy in here beige, man, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going.
Hey, but with the coronavirus, something you probably never have ever thought that would happen throughout your career.
No, I knew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How have you been able to deal with this time? No shows, can't go nowhere, in the house, gotta make masks with One Deep Entertainment on it now.
I ain't gonna lie, you just answered the question for me. Because I just answered the question when I was talking about the phone in the palm of your hand. You know what I'm saying? You can get a One Deep Entertainment hat, a mask. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the dudes ain't wearing none of the spaghetti strap tops that I make for the ladies and the boy shorts and all this here. Basketball shorts, workout gear, man, like all the stuff that you can download from drinking and driving to Muhammad Ali. I mean, like, it's easy. It's easy. Like, because right now, especially 90 days ago, everybody's phone is glued to their hand. You wake up in the morning, you checking Instagram. If you checking mine, it's don't forget I'm okay. Go stream I'm okay. Stream Father's Day. Stream Shaquille O'Neal and Roe. You know, it's
right.
It's still a hustle.
But don't majority of the money come from shows as an artist?
I mean,
depending on what type of artist you are?
Nah, it just depends on what type of shows you was doing. Because I know some people, what they charge for a show, what you'll get on your check at the end of the month for your streams, that's probably like 5-6 of your shows. You know what I'm saying? So if you doing merch, you still doing features. You know what I'm saying? If you recording sessions with a person, I mean, you can still be getting upwards of $40,000 a month not doing nothing. And that's just doing nothing.
Can't be mad at that.
But I mean, it's like, you got to think about all the stuff that's streaming for me, though. You streaming from, look what you did to me. You're streaming from 1998 to 2020.
Yeah.
That's just on the music side. So, I mean, you know, people still buying hooks, versus I still do beats on the side. I still sell a track for $1,000, $1,500 here. So, I mean, sweat well.
Anywhere you can get it, go ahead and get it, man. But before we let you go, man, how excited are you for the Screw movie that is supposed to be coming out? And what do you think it's going to do as far as bringing eyes to the Houston culture that may have not been heard by the people on the rocks up north somewhere?
Well, I wasn't excited at all about it, but I don't really know too much about it. I'm not involved in it, and all I can say is it's coming out.
For sure.
I don't know nothing about it. And that's it. I don't know about it. Like, I really just don't know. I went to the Screw shop one day to go support them like I usually do. And they were having a conversation about it up there. And while I was there, the people doing the movie, they showed up. And Big Bub was like, hey man, if you ain't got nothing to do, can you sit in on the meeting? So I sat in on the meeting, and I was listening to some things that was being said, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, like, no disrespect.
Right.
But as far as bringing attention to our culture, like, due to some of the clips that I've seen, I mean, I've seen some cool clips from it. I don't know none of the actors in it or nothing like that, but I mean, out of the 3 clips that I've seen, I've thoroughly enjoyed one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably gonna be a good look for not probably, it's gonna be a good look for the city. I'm just waiting to see how authentic it's gonna be, because you know, for a person who was there, of course you're gonna sit back and you're gonna critique. You're probably gonna read, hey man, that ain't happen like that. But you know, it's made for TV though.
For sure.
So I mean, yeah, it's gonna shine a light on it though, and I'm definitely gonna support it when it come out. And all I got to say is, If they got some weak dude playing me, they gonna find out why people don't really bother me like that.
At the premiere, huh?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, man. 5 minutes with Zero, wrapping up your man Radio Rich on All New Vibe, man. Appreciate you, Zero.
Already. Swim well.